Do you know that today is my anniversary right now, and I'm sitting here with your dumb ass?
Oh my God, really?
We're celebrating tomorrow. But I'm just saying.
I'm so sorry.
You're welcome to all of you for this video because I'm just so amazing.
Happy anniversary, Matt
Thank you
Palmer
so
and Jackson.
much. Yes, thank you.
This just solidifies to the people we are not dating.
Yes, if you are new here and you didn't know, we're not dating. But you know, Matt's still single, slide into those DMs.
Hey baby, please don't.
Hi everybody, welcome back to 2 Gay Matt. It's Matt Palmer.
And it's Matt Steele.
And today, we're continuing something that we've not done in a while.
In years. This is a game that is so much fun and so stupid.
It's so dumb. It's ridiculous. Have we only done it with Mariah?
We've done it with Mariah and we did it with Britney.
Yes. We have a beautiful, long-standing tradition of this game of going through a female artist's discography, going album by album and saying what boyfriend each of those albums would represent.
Yes.
Does it make sense? Not completely, but I'm excited to do it again.
Yeah, and sometimes we're judging based on just the aesthetic of the sound, the lyrical content, or just how the album did commercially.
That's the thing. The barometer's gonna feel like it's all over the place, and that's because it is. Just enjoy the ride, babes.
Enjoy that. We're all here just to be friends.
Exactly. Yeah. Let's all be friends. So should we dive into Beyonce's discography, which, by the way, I remember the moment Beyonce went solo. I remember buying Dangerously in Love. The fact that we are talking about a complete, full-fledged, legendary discography at this point is unbelievable. Good on her.
She did it, and now we have Renaissance we can talk about.
I know.
I haven't thought about what boyfriend that would be.
I know.
We'll see.
Are you ready to dive in?
I'm ready to dive in Dangerously in Love.
Dangerously in Love. What kind of boyfriend do you think Dangerously in Love would be?
Dangerously in Love was obviously the boyfriend that you got when you were first allowed to date, but it was also the boyfriend that it was your kindergarten crush, and just the tension between you two all throughout elementary school was because you knew for years all the Destiny's Child fans were just like,
she's going solo.
Going solo.
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. And then freshman year, your parents allow you to have a boyfriend.
I feel
it
that.
Finally happens.
Yes.
And people are like, yeah. And then the relationship is pretty good. There are some hits.
There are some hits.
That are classics. Your first kiss is dynamite.
That's the thing. When you're first with the guy, you're like, okay, this is exactly what I dreamt it would be, and I've been dreaming for a long time. As you know, I wasn't allowed to date for so long, but I've known you forever. And it's gonna be like everything starts at a high. Kind of like, can this be beat? Is this run? Can it be consistent? No. And hey, I like Dangerously in Love. You know how I feel about underrated gem.
Oh my God, yeah.
But this is the best single choices of a fucking album.
Of course, yeah.
And so when you move from single to dating this boyfriend, you're gonna get a lot of things up front, and by the end, it's just gonna be, this was a good first go at it.
Of course, you do some things right.
Yeah.
Like Crazy in Love, Naughty Boy, it's
Naughty Girl.
Naughty Girl. But then you make some mistakes and put out a daddy.
I knew it was daddy was gonna be a mistake.
Sometimes when you're making out, you don't know what to do.
Right, you're clicking teeth.
You're clicking teeth. Your noses are hitting each other. That's daddy.
That's daddy.
It's cute and it's innocent.
Right.
And it's fun when you look back on it and you're like, oh, I didn't really know what I was doing then.
But man, I went for it, didn't I?
Man, I went for it. It's very much like Dream Girls. Dina, I am a woman now. And Dina being like, Laurel, I know.
B-Day. B-Day loves to fucking party. That I will tell you. I remember being in New York and going to so many gay clubs. Not really with a boyfriend, but that kind of boy who loved to go to a gay club. Loved to be out. The highest energy to the point where you're like, is this sustainable? And the answer with that boyfriend is yes. But don't you at some point want to bring it down a little bit? And I don't think the B-Day boyfriend can do that for you. And when they do, it gets a little too deep. You're like, oh, we're going from up to resentment.
And we're glad you did.
And we're very glad.
Because resentment is.
Jasmine Sullivan writing the shit out of that song.
B-Day is just a flawless album. And that boyfriend is the boyfriend you lost your virginity. You did it. You did it.
How could you tell? You feel like the songs here are a little sweatier,
yes,
the deja vu. This is lived in excitement.
You look at the cover of that album and she just looks like a tiger ready to pounce.
Hey, the B-Day boyfriend's very physical.
Ooh.
It's very body heat. I am Sasha Fierce.
I Am Sasha Fierce is the one where you're really like Dina, I Am a Woman Now, because you're just like, I'm gonna marry him, and this is what my destiny's gonna be. I am gonna be a diva, and this is you think that this is going to be the pinnacle of who I am as a woman, and I am mature, and I'm gonna be with this person forever, and you're not.
Well, I would say that he's definitely white.
He's the white boyfriend with a job.
A white boyfriend with a job, kind of middle of the road, kind of like listens to adult contemporary, wishes for a time when people were really singing. Remember back in the 90s when Celine would really sing? Like that's him, like, a good heart. Means well.
And good moments.
Great moments.
Yeah.
And people really respond well to him. He doesn't ever make a bad impression.
Yeah.
But does he, make you feel what you felt with BJ?
I don't know.
I don't know that he does.
During this I Am Sasha Fierce boyfriend, you really, really learn about yourself and what you can potentially do, like with the Single Ladies. Like you're like, oh wait, because the Single Ladies music video was such an important part of Beyonce's career as an artist. It was when she established herself as I am a visual artist.
Yes.
And so I think with this boyfriend, you thought it was gonna last forever, but you appreciate the markers that you made with it, but it doesn't last forever.
It just doesn't. It doesn't check all of the boxes.
Yeah, and you think you're more mature than you actually are with this boyfriend, I feel.
4, I feel like, is that boyfriend where you might have actually married him. Whoever it is, you're so head over heels in love with him, and all your friends are like, okay. It's like, he reminds me that 1 + 1 = 2. And it's like, yes, Beyonce. Like every single song feels like it is an outpouring of like undying love. And it's like the part of the relationship, even if it lasts, like, B and Jay-Z, where you assume there's never gonna be a problem. Everything's going to go right. I don't know what you all are doing because I found my man. I am going on the Mrs. Carter tour because he loves me. And nothing will ever come between us.
See, when I think of 4, I think this is like Beyonce's like most experimental in terms of like sound.
Okay.
So I think this is the boyfriend who like gets you to try new things.
Okay.
And like you thought you would never go camping in your life, baby, he's taking you to the Amazon and you're like living in a yurt or something.
Wow.
I don't think you had any bad experiences with
No.
I think he's the most adventurous boyfriend, is what I'm trying to say.
I think you had unrealistic expectations of this boyfriend. I think it's like, this is going to be the rest of my life, and there will be no flaws in this relationship, and no relationship has no flaws.
Beyonce?
Self-titles.
Self-titles.
Beyonce.
You are having sex with your best friend's boyfriend, and
No!
it's supposed to be a secret.
No.
And no one's supposed to know, but then it slips out.
I mean, it's a surprise. It's not a secret, but it's a surprise.
It's a surprise. And suddenly you're just like, well, now that it's out, might as well run with it, baby. It's just like, what are you doing?
Right.
You are breaking all the rules and everything, but damn it, you just gotta do it. Sorry to your best friend.
I don't know if you're sleeping with your best friend, but you certainly...
It's a scandalous relationship, I feel.
It's a relationship that changes everything for you and changes the way people see you. It's like, people had an idea of what your type was. You had dated a few guys. They thought they knew the kind of people you were into. They thought they knew how you were in a relationship. And this person changes everything, changes the world's perception of you, your friend's perception of you, your perception of yourself.
Yeah, your friends now hate you because you're sleeping with your best friend.
I'm not going with that. I feel like he was not your best friend's boyfriend, but he certainly knocked
Or he was a married man.
No, he just knocked it out of the park for you, and you will as much as you have fond memories of the boyfriends before, every boyfriend from here is getting compared to this one.
Fair.
Everybody, this is the new barometer.
Whew.
I mean, is it the boyfriend cheated on you? Like,
He
clearly
cheated on
he cheated on you.
And man, he broke your heart.
Yes.
This is the one that ends in the devastation, but you become a better person because of it.
Yes.
You become a stronger woman because of it. You took those lemons and you made lemonade.
You did.
Maybe you took them back.
I didn't. But you might have if you had kids, whatever, you can do that. It's the boyfriend that broke your heart, but in a way it gave you a more full picture of what love was and like how much passion and commitment and like what it really means. Because the person on 4 had no idea that this was on the table. You know what I mean? Like that, when you were dating that 4 person, it was up, 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 and here's like, oh, we're going back to reality. This is a real relationship. You're dealing with real problems, and how you deal with them is up to you.
He's got you going back to church and praying and reciting poetry that like, you're kind of like, wait, what does this mean?
You have to investigate your generational traumas. Like you're in therapy from this man.
You're like dissecting what this means for like men in general in America.
Yes.
You are just analyzing the hell out of everything that happened, and it's a lot.
It's a lot.
And your friends are there for you.
I mean, okay, are we counting Lion King the gift?
I didn't think we were. Maybe that's the orgy.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of people involved.
Let's move on. Renaissance. Well, I would say he's the gayest one. I would say he's the gayest one. The gayest boyfriend you've ever had. But and he's a partier too, but not in the same way that your B-Day boyfriend was a partier. This one is partying with a purpose. This person can give you the history of how we got here, like why it's important as a gay person, a gay black person, to be in these clubs and be seen. It's not just we're going out and getting wasted. It's like, no, this is a part of our history. We are celebrating that this is a post-COVID world. And you know what? I want to say he's the one, but we need those fucking visuals.
True.
If the era.
Oh, this is the boyfriend that you're waiting for the ring.
You're waiting
for the. That's what Renaissance
is. And
is.
Beyoncé, I'm still waiting for that ring. And how long can we wait?
Oh yeah, that's the one you want to marry you, but you're waiting for that ring and you're pissed about
Right,
it.
and you're like, I wish it were up to me. I wish, for some, maybe your knees are broken, so you can't get down on them. But there's a reason you can't propose, and it's gotta be him. And it's like, please, put me out of my misery. You've given me so much in this relationship. I just need one thing. One thing. That sure is really expensive and, costs a lot of money.
Sure.
A lot of effort to get that thing. But think of how happy I'll be. Be the one, Renaissance.
Be the one, Renaissance. Oh wait, but no, we want more.
I mean, no, of course there will be more.
This game is I'm always kind of just like, I feel like no boyfriend of like any of these like women's discographies is the one because we always want more.
We always want more, but maybe we could pick up the one out of Britney's discography because as you predicted in the Glory review, she might have been done.
Glory was the one.
Glory was
the husband. But no, Renaissance is not the one because we need more. We need Renaissance Part 2, Act 2.
We do, but I mean, the thing is, maybe that's what it is. It's like, since I'm so focused on the visuals, I can leave part 2 for whenever it comes. I need the visuals.
We need the visuals.
Like, I've become so tired.
Yes.
It's hard to wait for that ring for as long as we have.
I'm so sorry that we are going through this.
I am too! I hope our boyfriend proposes to us.
Yes, please, if you're out there, boyfriend.
Yes.
Like visuals, make yourself known.
Yes.
Guys, this was fun. We haven't done this in a while.
It's so stupid.
I've been threatening him for years that like we need to do it with Madonna albums, but there are so many Madonna albums.
There's so many.
I know.
There's so many.
You gotta get on it. I've listened to all of them.
I know you have, and I started to, and I was like, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I will do it. I'll finish her discography one day, and we'll come back with more with Madonna.
Yeah.
But make sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Matt Palmer Music.
And it's Matt Steele.
And at 2Gay Mats for both of us. Go to patreon.com/2gaymats, and for a certain level of patronage, you can request that we review or react to something of your choosing. We have a podcast that comes out every single Monday called 2Gay Mats, TWO, on your favorite podcatcher. We live stream the recording of that Sunday nights at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. We hope to see you there. Who do you need to give shout outs to today?
To Chris,
Yes.
Adam Parnell,
Yes.
Montana,
Yes.
and Jeff.
We love all of you, and we love all of you. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll be back soon with more 2Gay Mats.
Bye.
Bye.